"Will you do that?" And my father would say, "Yes." Or my father would say, "Can I do this?" And my mother would say, "No." He was only home to eat his supper and go to bed, except for Saturday afternoons and Sundays. He worked for old Tom Major from Souleyou in the Queen's Quarry from 7 in the morning to 6 at night, and took his dinner with him in a tin and a can of tea he kept warm by the stove in the tool house. He was a good quarryman. In the summer, when he worked a quarter overtime, he would come home of a Friday night with as much as 25 bob in his pocket. He wasn't poor, you know. We didn't go without and always managed to save. I used to go to work with my father some days. That is, before I was big enough to go to school. I liked going to the quarry with my father. He would sit me on the horse in the horse box, and I would go right down into the pit. When the gun went dinner time, I had to climb the ladder up the side because the horse ate from his nose bag and didn't come up for dinner. My father would be behind me on the ladder shouting, "Va-t'en, feignant, va-t'en donc." I wasn't afraid. I knew if I was to fall, he would catch me. The dinner hour, I'd sit in the tool house with the men and have a sip of his tea and a bite of his dinner. Then he would take me down to St. Sampson's to see the ships. St. Sampson's harbour was full of sailing ships those days, and there would be 3 or 4 anchored in the roads outside, waiting to come in. I couldn't make up my mind if I wanted to work down the quarry or go to sea when I grew up. But sail was fast giving way to steam, and when it was nearly all steamboats in St. Sampson's harbour, I didn't have the same feeling for going to sea.